In the vast wilderness of Amboseli National Park in Kenya, a rare and moving event was unfolding. Lucy, a resident elephant of the park, was pregnant for the second time. However, this pregnancy was different from the previous ones. The labor was expected to be more difficult, longer, and more painful. But what was about to happen would far exceed all expectations. After hours of suffering, Lucy finally gave birth, and the park staff, who had been watching closely, expected to see just one baby elephant emerge. However, what they discovered would stun and move everyone present. The veterinarian, who had been called in urgently to supervise the delivery, was not prepared for what he was about to witness. As Lucy, exhausted and trembling, watched her baby, a cry of amazement was heard. Lucy had not given birth to just one baby, but twins. This rare phenomenon in elephants had not been seen in decades. Twins are an exception in the animal world, even more so in elephants, where the gestation period lasts nearly 22 months, one of the longest among mammals. The park staff was both amazed and concerned. While the birth of these twins was a miracle, their arrival in a wild environment posed many challenges. Elephants, being social animals, have a complex family structure, and the birth of twins can create instability, as mothers are generally not prepared to nourish two babies at once. The newborn twins were fragile. The first one to stand appeared strong. It wobbled on its legs, but there was a visible determination in its movements. The other, however, appeared weaker and couldn't rise. Its efforts were in vain, and its body remained lying in the grass, lifeless. Lucy, the mother, was no less worried. She watched her second baby with intense concern. She approached and, with infinite tenderness, used her trunk to push her baby and encourage it to rise. But nothing happened. Panic began to rise. The herd members, these supportive elephant parents, gathered around Lucy. They understood the urgency of the situation. Elephants live in a cooperative society, and each member of the group plays a key role in the survival of the young. An older female approached and gently interposed herself between Lucy and her eldest daughter, who seemed irritated by the arrival of the twins. She caressed the young elephant and began to calm her, guiding her movements to help her accept the new siblings. But the second twins' situation remained concerning. The park staff, at a distance, watched the scene with anxiety. They knew that in the wild, a baby elephant unable to move becomes an easy prey for predators. Time was running out. But then, something unexpected happened. After long minutes of struggle, as tension grew among the herd and the caregivers, the second baby elephant achieved the impossible. With a desperate burst of strength, it stood up and tried to balance on its legs. It was not yet stable, but it had made a major decision: to fight for its life. This moment marked a turning point in this extraordinary story. In an instant, Lucy, full of determination and maternal love, slid behind her baby and wrapped her trunk around it to help it stabilize. Her affectionate and protective gesture did not go unnoticed. The baby, inspired by the help of its mother, finally succeeded in standing up. Soon after, it took its first steps, though cautious and clumsy, but it was moving forward, and that was all that mattered. The scene that followed was one of pure beauty. The entire herd unified around the twins. The elephants, these majestic giants, raised their trunks together in a cry of encouragement. Their trumpeting echoed through the valley, a declaration of victory. The twins, although fragile, had overcome their first major obstacle, standing up and walking. The park staff, moved by this spectacle, watched in silence, capturing this exceptional moment. For them, it was more than just a birth. It was a testament to the power of maternal instinct, the solidarity within the herd, and the resilience of the creatures they had sworn to protect. Lucy, despite her exhaustion, seemed filled with immense love and pride. Her babies were alive and fighting for their place in this unforgiving world. As the hours passed, the twins began interacting with the rest of the herd. The older members in particular seemed to take on a protective role, ensuring that the two little ones did not fall into nature's traps. A new stage in their lives had begun, and they were incredibly fortunate to be able to rely on the solidarity of their family. But as the twins recovered from their early challenges, the park staff knew they had witnessed an event of absolute rarity. The next morning, all the park employees gathered for an expedition, eager to see the little miracles that had just been born. Lucy, the herd, and the twins were now at the heart of the story of Amboseli National Park. The twin elephants were now a symbol of perseverance, love, and unity. In a world often dominated by the struggle for survival, this story reminds us that sometimes we just need to believe in the power of nature, in the bonds that unite individuals, and in the miracles that can occur when we believe strongly enough. What we can take from this story is that despite the trials, solidarity and unconditional love can triumph. And in nature, the greatest forces of life often lie in the family and community bonds. Lucy and her twin elephants story is a testament to the power of life, even in the most challenging moments. It is a poignant reminder that in nature, everything is connected, and miracles, however unlikely, can occur when solidarity and love are at the heart of every gesture.